Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first say good afternoon to the members of the press, our panelists, and guests. Thank you all for taking the time to be with us today to support two amazing young girls who are doing what they can to raise funds for underprivileged girls worldwide, for refugee kids, the terminally ill, and mentally challenged in Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, I open the floor for your questions to the panelists. Thank you.
How did you and friends to Mankind get in touch?
Well, in 2011, when we organized our flash mob, Friends to Mankind found us and they decided to help us because they always support youth projects. And so when they found out about us organizing a dance concert, they decided to spotlight our event and decided to come on board and help us and get the media and get more sponsors. And without them, we wouldn't have been able to make this event as big as it is right now.
There are actually many organizations. Why these three particularly?
We were very touched by their stories, like the Children's Wish Society of Malaysia. We felt it was very nice that they granted wishes to the terminally ill, and
and they're also much smaller charities, and so they don't get that much support. So that's why we picked them.
So far, you have started collecting donations already. So far, how much have you achieved?
we have 70,000.
70,000.
Yeah,
so
but
actually, I'm expecting higher.
yeah, our aim is 100,000, so we still have a long way to go. So we would really appreciate it if anyone could donate any amount, because
Every little thing counts.
pardon? Yeah.
How many people will you be expecting at the concert?
We have about 200. We are expecting 200, so we have 200, about 200.
Yeah, we're expecting about
250 people.
You are both currently studying, correct? And does it affect how do you spend time, make time for this, for dance, for charity, and for school as well?
Well, we're so fortunate. I get to go to college, I get to go to school, I get to go for dance, and I feel like because we're so fortunate, we should give back to other people.
We want to make time for it, and right now we're on summer, so
We have time,
yeah.
so we should make it our priority to help other people.
That's why we
give
did
something
it. That's
back.
why we did it at this time, because we don't have college, and so then we can spend more time, more energy for this project.
Fine, I'll jump in. I just want to comment about the girls, and I think it's humbling, and it really gives you a lot of hope for the future when you see young women, young Malaysian women who actually care about others and have compassion and think about other young women around the world, as they were saying. So I think it's a great initiative, and very often, when it comes to fundraising, it gets boring and it's the same old thing, and you just can't get money from people. And I think within such a short period of time, these girls have, together with of course a lot of help, have been able to spread the word and raise 70,000 ringgit, which is not a small amount of money. And so I really commend you guys for coming up with such a good idea, using your skill, and I think as well as that, it's also sharing the arts, which is, it's a growing industry in Malaysia, and you have people like Sharina and Clara who work so hard trying to expand the industry. So I think it's more than just, it's beautiful this because it's more than just fundraising and helping 4 different charities, but it's also bringing alive dance and expression, and it'll be a fun event. It'll be very interesting to watch, to be part of, but also you get to help children all over the world, give them an education, give them a future, give them a life. So yeah, I'm so thrilled that we were chosen to be one of the beneficiaries and to be part of the project, and another big congratulations to you guys. Sorry? Where? The refugee school is based in KL. Yes. but we don't mention the specific location. Yeah, for security reasons for refugees living here, as you will see in the news recently. So yeah, but basically what we do is we provide informal education to refugee children living in Malaysia who would not otherwise have access to formal learning. Most of our children come from Somalia. Somalia, yes, and so they are in Malaysia as refugees.
Does Sept Studio actually have done any charity events?
Yes, we do charity events every year. We have a big concert every year, and these girls have been a part of it for about 10 years. They've been our students since they were 5 and 6. So they've actually helped out a lot already in the last few years with our own efforts for charity, and now they're doing it on their own, which we're very proud of.
The tickets.
How much are the tickets?
The tickets are 1,000 per ticket, but it's kind of like you donate the money and then you come and join us in the event. It's more like participating in the event.
So any surprises in store for us, like in terms of your dance routines?
Well, there's a big range of dances, so there will be something really for everyone. Like we have ballet, tap, modern,
And then we have like classical Indian, and then we have this pop Bollywood tap, which is like tap dancing to Indian music. So we really have a range of dances.
And the two girls have just gone to Paris and gotten some fabulous private lessons, and they're gonna do a ballet solo each from a choreographer from Paris. Which they are very nervous. They're extremely nervous. And every day they're tweeting and saying, "Oh my gosh, I gotta work on my solo. Oh my god." So.
What's the scariest part? Is there one, or the most challenging?
I think it's the solo, because we rarely like go on stage by ourselves. It's really just the moment before you're on stage and you're like, oh my god, I want to run away. But then when you're on, you're just like, it's amazing.
Could you let us know why Sept Studio is supporting the whole?
Oh, well, like I said earlier, we've been doing charity since I opened. So Sept Studio I opened in 1999, and we were just doing the math earlier, and they've been with me since 2002. So just when Sept was about 3 years old, they came in and they were my students. So I've been doing charity concerts every year, and of course when they come to me and they say I want to do this, and then when it's dancing, and I've worked with these girls for so long, they've danced for me when I needed them, so we'll definitely support them, every aspect of it. So that's the reason.
How do you manage to fit everything in? I know you're going to start college very soon, and study, and you have your own competition in dance classes, and now you're going to be preparing for this big event. How do you manage to balance it all?
It is quite crazy. Sometimes we're at the studio up till 9. Yesterday we were there until 10. But it doesn't really feel like we have to do it. It doesn't feel like, oh no, we have to go and choreograph, we have to go practice. It doesn't feel like that.
It's stressful, but I feel at the end of the day it will be worth it, because we're raising so much money, and it's gonna benefit like all these organizations. Like the Girl Effect, they say that if just 10% more girls finish secondary school, the economy will grow by 3%. And so this is a big thing, only 10%. So we'll do what we can. Like Friends to Mankind, their main quote is doing what you can where you are. So we are trying to do whatever we can.
And it doesn't really feel like, oh no, we have to make time for this, we have school, we have this. It's just like, oh no, we like to dance. It's kind of like a relief, like, oh, I can go to dance class now.
I'm going to answer also on behalf of their mother, who I must give credit to, because from a very young age, they've been doing a lot of dance classes, and in the studio, they actually come in, and in between classes, they do their homework, or they are studying for a coming exam, or so they are actually very disciplined in that sense. They are managing their time, because in between dance classes, they're catching up on whatever they need to for school. So then the next day, they can come for dance class again and do the same thing. So they're managing their time that way.
year or any years?
Yeah, hopefully if this is successful, we're going to make this an annual thing. And because Apshi will be moving for university in the US, so she...
Hopefully I could do something big over there, maybe make it international.
How do does the public get to buy the tickets?
They can go on the Friends to Mankind website, which is www.friendstomankind.org, or they can go on the Facebook page and there's a number there. I think it's Miss Uma Devi. You can contact her and get all the information on how to buy tickets. And we also have an online fundraiser, which is on the Global Giving website, which allows people to just, like, if you donate about 20 USD, you can pay for a girl's school books for the year.
And
So
so
they can
it's a
channel-
direct donation to the girls.
Crazy proud.
Really, really proud.
2 words. Crazy proud. Of course. Crazy proud.
Look at them since they were the baby days, so they've come a long way, worked very hard.
We've seen them through exams, we've seen them through puberty, we've seen them through boyfriend. No, I'm kidding. We've seen them through a lot of things. So I'm so proud that they're doing this. We both are. We're very, very proud.
Similar reasons to the girls actually. This was about 4.5 years ago, and I met this family, 4 siblings, and they were living in Malaysia as refugees, and they did not have any access to school. They couldn't write, they couldn't read, they couldn't speak English, and I remember when I left their home, I felt devastated, and I remember thinking to myself, I can't walk away and do nothing. And I felt empowered to be able to contribute in some way. So we started giving them tuition, and eventually that became Fuji School the next year in 2009. So really it's about giving someone an opportunity at life, giving someone a chance, and empowering them so they can go make choices in their lives. And I think when it comes to children, very often they suffer the most during a bad situation, and it can be any kind of bad situation. So it is our responsibility and our right to be able to protect them, to provide for them, and to help them along. It's very sad when you see children suffer and not have a fair chance at life because of things that are not in their control. So really, that's where we come from. And we at the school we try to do. We actually send some of our kids to Sharina's school. So it's worked out really well because we're all connected, and our kids have. Just the expression to stand in the studio and to dance about and to move your body and things like that, it really helps them. And I think these girls you can attest to that it really does something inside. So I think and hopefully some of our kids will be able to attend to watch you and get inspired. So really like I said, creativity, expression, it's so important for children, and it's such a cool idea that they're dancing and raising funds for children.
Well, a few years ago, Aishi was given an assignment to just list down a few charities, and she was just googling, and she thought, she wanted to find something a bit different, and then she found the Girl Effect, and they have this video which is 2 minutes, and it's amazing. It says that when a girl turns 12, everything changes for her. As soon as she hits puberty, she's married almost immediately, and maybe like a year or two later she has children, and these girls were our age, and it really impacted us because they were just like us, and we got to go to school, we got to hang out with our friends, and they were married and they had kids and they had no money.
And the Girl Effect also says that it's like a girl, if you give a girl education, this will delay her marriage, so she won't get married till the time she's 18. And so when she doesn't get married by the time she's 18, her kids won't get married to the time of 18. And this will then stop, how do I say it? she can end child marriage within a generation. So they're saying that adolescent girls have the power to end child marriage, to end poverty. Adolescent girls are the key into saving the world.
Can you tell us a bit about your flash mob? I think you had 3 before previously. How did it come about and why did you do it?
I found when, like Apshi said before, I found the girl effect and I wanted to do something, but I didn't want to do, because I was quite young then, I was about 14, and so we just mainly wanted to raise awareness for the girl effect. So then we were just looking online, and I think at that time there was a lot of flash mobs going around, and then me and my sister were like, it was my mom's idea actually to do the flash mob,
and we thought it would just be so much fun,
and we got like just a group, I think it was 10 of us,
and we
choreographed, and then we made it. We didn't expect it to be that big. We thought we'd only have 50 people. Then on the day, my mom, like I was panicking and trying to figure everything out. Then my mom was like, Aishi, we have 100 people. And I was like, oh my god, whoa!
And it was amazing.
And we actually made about 10,000 ringgit. And we didn't expect to make any money, but we made 10,000 ringgit from the sale of t-shirts and actually by donation from all our dancers and their parents and everyone.
So Akshi and Aishi actually have grown up studying both syllabus from the ISTD and the RAD, and they are just finishing their Advanced 2, which is a professional dancers qualification. Just finishing.
Yeah, very well versed in ballet, tap, and
Yeah.
Question for Akshi and Aishi. What kind of support, how can people help with this project?
Well, we need, because we haven't reached our goal yet, so mainly we would like donations, and like we said earlier, every little contribution counts. So you can just contact Miss Uma Devi. You can find her number on the Friends to Mankind page, or you can donate to the Girl Effect page. But that's what we mainly need right now, and we would love the support from the media to get more people on board.
But even like just talking about it, you don't maybe not just tell 2 people who tell 2 people, just helping get the word around would also be amazing.
Because by spreading the word, I think it creates like a ripple effect, because by spreading awareness, people know that girls, like previously nobody knew, like there's a statistic that says that the world aid, only 99.4% of the world aid is not given to adolescent girls. So it's only 0.6% of the world aid that's given to adolescent girls. When adolescent girls they are an economic asset actually. If you give them education, actually if you give a girl 7 years of education, they will get married, they have 2.2 less children. They get married 4 years later. The HIV rates in the country go down, malnutrition goes down, the economy gets better. So by saving them, you're actually benefiting the whole world. Sorry, I mumbled up I
was just thinking.
my memory is good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will close it for now. We thank the members of the media, our panelists, and guests for supporting Dance Effect Concert 2013. There is coffee and some bites. Please feel free to hang around. Don't leave yet. You're more than welcome to speak to the panelists one-on-one. So relax, and over a cup of coffee you can ask your questions further. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll take a photo right now.
Like a family, so I'm the grandmother. So my table is strong.